I'm at the end of my tether with you.
Well, what are we doing in here, baby?
So we're in the barn next to the house, which is our little Bracon barn, and we are looking for a bathtub. Oh look, I've found one. Behind my lovely camera person, there is a bathtub, and we were given this bathtub probably the first few months we were here, and we thought, oh, we're never going to use it, but we'll take it because it's nice and all that sort of thing. But we are going to use it because it's about that time that we need to put the bathtub, or we need to at least offer it up in situ in our bathroom to find out where the pipework's going to go. So I'm going to get the bathtub, we're going to put it in the room and have a look and see if it is what we want. If it's not what we want, then we'll have to have a rethink. But if it's okay, then we can measure around it and we can put our pipework into where we need to put our pipework.
Oh, it's big.
Why, thank you.
The bath. Oh, it's quite big. Oh, I don't. Yeah.
It's a proper laying in luxury bath.
It's
in
a big bath,
because you've got a back area there.
Let's take it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
So can you lift it up and just do it on the side because it will need to. It's a good sized bath.
It is a good sized bath.
That way. I just realised the tap's on the wrong way.
The tap's are...
Tap's on the wrong hole.
Why?
It's there.
Oh,
It's
shit.
in the room. Instead of I thought it was there. Well, I've never really looked at this bathtub. It looks absolutely fine, actually. It looks quite a nice shape and everything. It's big enough. The only trouble I've just noticed is the tap. Because we want the bathtub with the line in end, the drain at this end rather than the other, the tap is on the right hand side rather than the left hand side. It's not a problem for plumbing or anything because I've left myself a load of room and you've got flexi pipes and whatever.
Well, so that ain't a problem. Very good, is it?
But it ain't going to look very nice because it would have been better having the tap at the other side. That to me is a right.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
I don't like that idea. What about you? You're of the same opinion.
Yeah, if we could turn it round that way, but we can't now because then all the waste and everything will be wrong. For the sake of spending, because we only want a cheap bath, we don't want anything elaborate.
No.
For the sake of us spending a couple of £100.
You get what you want. Let's put it on marketplace and see. So you want to go really nice in the right place. Like you say, if you pay the other end, you don't get away with it, the other problem, and you have to extend this, but you don't want to go back to that door.
Right.
Yeah. So we just go take it back to where it came from.
Let's go shopping.
So what we've got to do today is set out the pipework for the toilet, which is going to go behind me here, in this corner, in that corner there. You see where I'm pointing? and the bathtub is going to go opposite me here. But we have laid in the pipework, and I've kept a nice open hatch there that I can fit all my waste for the bathtub. However, there is talk of different bathtubs and it might need to be altered, but we'll get to that. But the main thing is that the down here, I don't know if I can just adjust this a little bit. You see the trench and the door at the end. It's not a door, it's just to block up that hole. That when Castor was here, we dug out this trench just really to find out whether we had the level on it and whether it was feasible to do that. We dropped the wall out, there's a little window at the end, we dropped the wall out at the bottom there so we could go through there. It's a lot easier than trying to get underneath one of these stone walls. So we dropped that out, and then that will go out to the fosse septique, which will be some metres away from the house on the other side of that wall. But the pipework needs to run down this channel and up to the toilet. Also, there's going to be a little basin next to it, which that needs to drop into the waste. But it's fairly crucial, it's not fairly crucial, it is crucial that we get the pipework at the right height and the right fall. So this area here looks a bit of a mess. It's where the floor finishes, but this area here is going to be a step up into the kitchen. Just the kitchen is here. So we've got plenty of room to hide our pipework. So that's the job for today.
How you getting on, baby?
Hello, darling. Yeah, so what I've done is I've laid out 2 bits of melamine. Toilet, vanity, or basin. Stop calling it a vanity, it's not a vanity. Basin, toilet basin. That's the position where they were. They're round about the right size of where they would be. So I'm thinking something like, bearing in mind this wall is by no means straight, so we're going to have to make something, the panelling that we want at the back here to make our life easier, to put things, to connect things up, and to hide things. Are you happy with the location of both of those items?
I'm very happy, yeah. There's a lot more space than I thought there would be, actually. It's
this is
when you think
this is a little bit bigger than the sink. This is 46, but if I make just a conventional pedestal for the thing, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but if I made just a nice wooden one like I did before, that will give us a little bit of overage on it, which is nice. But the nice thing is we're going to have, I would like, shelf above this, because that's always nice to put your bits and bobs on, although we have got room on the basin itself for that, but just a little bit, because we could cap off the top here with a shelf running across here.
I think it would be really nice if we could, because we're going to do behind the bath, we're going to do the panelling with a nice wooden shelf.
It's going to be Shelf City in here. It's going to be Shelf City. Carston, watch this space, mate. I tell you, you're talking about shelving, mate. You ain't seen nothing yet. And finally, we've got that in. That's that bit. There's a long old slug in there. Let's just have a look. The waste for the toilet is in, and I'm happy with that. I've got my wire piece in so I can have my bath waste. Now, we did a little trip down the road and found a bath for not very much money in one of the big DIY shops, and we're going to have that. So what I'll do now is I'll measure up. Beneath my feet here, I've got a hole that when me and Carsten put the floor down, we left this hole open so there could be potential for drainage for the bath and ease of access. It's a nice big hole there. So I've put my pipe work in. I left the pipe work in there. It's a 2 metre length pipe, and it just pokes out the end here, so we can attach something there. I'm probably not, as I've glued everything up, I'm probably not going to glue this up because it doesn't necessarily need to be glued up. What I want to do is offer it all up, make sure it's there. I've got my pieces that I know. I'm going to mark them all up where I need to glue them, and then just put a big NG on it saying not glued. Because what you don't want to do is button everything up and then realise you haven't glued it. You don't have to get into some places here. The next job is to just put a little piece on that end. Again, dry fit it, and I want to get the tanking done in this room.
Don't forget, if you liked the video, please press the subscribe button and the notification bell to see all of the videos we upload for our future renovation projects. And if that's not enough for you and you'd like to see even more of us, then please join us as a patron. For just €10 a month, you could be part of the Momania family and help support us in restoring this beautiful piece of world history. Take care, everyone. See you next time.